Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are back for another match of the Toulouse 7. This one, Fiji versus France. A very intriguing fixture as the last 5 times that these two sides have played, it has been Fiji who are victorious. Whereas in this 7 so far, we have seen Fiji have a draw and a loss, which means that they will not be making their way through to the quarterfinals. But there is still a little bit on the line. If they win this game, they go ahead of the USA and have a slightly easier ninth place quarterfinal fixture. Whereas for France, Les Bleus, they've been able to win both of their games in front of a home crowd, absolutely loving the atmosphere that they've got. But now for the Fijians, Josefa Talatholo, Naya Thakalau, I always say his name slightly wrong, Bati Darenga, Natungu, Taria Tamani, Saturanga, and Manuele Maisamoa, the last man in that side. Then for the French 7 side, Jordan Sefo, Rebage, Paul Mezzolini, Riva Randirier, and also it is Fournier, the last man in that starting side. Let's go Fiji, says Nate. But yeah, I did the maths in between the live streams and they cannot make their way through to the next stage, the Fijians. But if France win this game or even just slightly, narrowly get themselves a loss here, they will still go through as top qualifiers. And I believe that would make them go head-to-head with Great Britain. This guy again says, Darcy Wiggins, the Kiwi Lads, is a machine on a roll. 10 out of 10 live commentary says nay. And we have still got 2 more rugby union games later on tonight. They will be a little bit longer than the 7s, about 2-hour live stream each. We're about, I'd say, 2/3 of the way through, probably halfway through the commentating for the day now. I'm still full of energy, though. I'm going to have some food in between these next 2 live streams. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. But we will be starting that Connacht Stormers game at 1:55 a.m. New Zealand time, 5 minutes before kickoff. Then we've got Leinster versus Munster just that little bit later on. Rudy Jordan has said South African flags down. Yes, sir, let's get it, says Nate. 3, 2, 1. We are now underway. The Fijians will be receiving the kickoff from Les Bleus, who kick it high. And it looks like France almost able to retain their ball. Slight knock on there from the French. Now Talatholo, the captain of the Fijian side. I should mention Jerry Tuwai, not in the starting lineup for this match. Quite a physical breakdown there already from France. Passing it across, it is going to be Batita Ringa. Ball on the outside now to the man who I cannot say his name too smoothly, Naya Thakalau. Now, loose ball. Batita Ringa. Penalty goes the way of Fiji. Yes, sir, let's get it, says Nate there. Now going off to the right-hand side, Natungu sells the dummy. And closer and closer to bringing up 140 tries in his 7s career. Talatoro moves up to the 22. Now Natungu goes across again. Quick hands. Now Fiji looking wide. Nice run forward here, 13. Which was, I think they said, was that Nasoro Solo? Is that who they said? Now it's going to be Velawa. Gets over the try line. Scores it for Fiji, the first try of the match. This is the only time that I support the French. Shh, don't tell anyone, says Grant. I will be sure to tell every single person who ever joins the stream again, Grant, just to make sure that they do know. I'm a bit confused, though, because my number 13 says Pola Naya Fukalau, whereas I think it's not him. Number 13 is actually Wally Soliso. There you go. So the names were slightly wrong. We'll keep that in mind for when we are pronouncing it in the future. Wee. Says Nazi Williams. Thoughts on the refs in the 7s? It's a tricky game to referee. Like, they're always going to make some mistakes. It's just as long as it's not an absolute butcher. Like, overall, it's a tough game to ref. TMOs, they normally get involved in those last-minute moments, but the breakdowns are pretty much just a 50-50 of what the feel is for the referee at the time. Now, 5 minutes gone. No, 5 minutes to go. Fiji scoring the first try of the match. Like I mentioned, the last 5 times that they have come head-to-head with the French, they have been victorious. Now trying to slap that one back, not quite getting it right. And also I won't type a word. Mr. Grant Swartz. There's Nate. That will be the penalty going the way of France there for a high tackle against Waisia Natungu. Wally Soliso. This is his 4th event. I've just got to keep that name in mind. I don't know where Naya Thakalau came from. And if Fiji beat France, can South Africa end on top? Depends on the points differential. Fiji would have to beat France by, I believe, about maybe 25 points or something along those lines, 20 points so that they do drop a little bit lower. And I was like, no, thanks, brother Hamish is a traitor. I am. I am. I am very traitorous. I'm pretty good at keeping secrets overall. Fun fact. That's not straight from the French, and now Fiji will get themselves a scrum. We're getting an extreme zoom in of a man. Oh, he's got an eyelash. I don't want to get hit in the face. He looks like he's disappointed. He looks like he's heavily hung over in the crowd, unfortunately for him. Now they're actually looking at the game through that man's sunglasses. The camera crew working overtime at the moment. Should have mentioned there are still plenty more Sevens games to go tonight. We will be keeping you guys updated on them alongside the URC fixtures that are taking place between the Stormers and Connacht, and also Leinster and Munster, the Irish derby. Going to be a great one. Ball being fit in now by Vailawa. That ball across to Waisen Natungu. Now 3 minutes 30 remaining. My Samoa tackled hard. A little bit of a tip tackle there on him by the French player. Vailawa once again going off to the left-hand side. Ball on the outside. Big run forward. And the Fijians moving up to 40 metres out from the line. And that was in the form of Saturanga. Now Talatholo again. Looking for the offload. Does somehow manage to find it. But Taringa does receive it. But France up in their physicality here. The penalty goes their way again. Usually I start drink, say, 7 to 8 hours. I started at 9:30. At 12:06. Here's this news. Usually drink, say, okay, so you're going through almost to the start of the next URC game if that's the case. Is that what you're going to be doing, this news? I mean, we'll be here all night. Sounds like when the person doing stand-up, doesn't it? They say I'm here all week, but I literally am here all night till about 6:30 a.m. New Zealand time, which is in 6 hours and 15 minutes. That doesn't feel that far away, does it? That's going to be nicely done by Jordan Steffo now. Rebash on across to the right-hand side here. Another chance for France. Get themselves some points in to lose, but that ball is loose and his foot was on the line, although they've said play on. And now Natungu going back across here. Bit of a jumping step from Tamani. Finds his offload away in the end to Batitarenga. Now Talathoro, the skipper, trying to pierce the line, looking for that offload. Doesn't need to find it just yet. Putting Rebash under pressure right next to the breakdown, or right next to the touchline, I should say. But he's given the ball away to France. Now Rebash back in position now for Les Bleus. Another offload nicely taken by Trabal. Now the offload. Here comes the run from Fournier, dragged down in the last-ditch effort by the Fiji. And tell you what, that is brilliant work from Fiji to stop that and to get the turnover. That is play defensively of the tournament so far, and I don't think that's going to be beaten. And now Fiji are going to run the full length of the field to score the try. What a play from the Fijians. And tell you what, hats off straight away to the man who, I'm just going to make sure I say the right name for him, number 13, Paula Walosilio. He was able to stop two French players who were guaranteed tries there. Managed to get the last-ditch effort, grabbed the shirt, got back up to his feet, made the second tackle for Walosilio. Incredible stuff from that individual. And then the quick tap, running the full length for the field, and Tamani scores. Yeah, I blame you for not going to the in-laws. And Alvin Tutunu, the polka for Mother's Day. Hammy says this news. It is Mother's Day tomorrow, isn't it? Or it's Mother's Day today, I should say. I've kind of had a Mother's Month, if that makes sense. I feel like I've done a lot of nice things for my mum just over the last kind of 30 days or so. So I feel like Mother's Day-wise, I'll probably end up bringing her something for tea. We are going up the road, so I'll end up bringing her home some sort of food. But, like, I feel like she's been very spoiled. This month, I've taken her out to the bakery a few times after work. That's going to be a great run down the wing from Trabal, and that will be the first try of the match for Les Bleus now right at the end of the first half. Yeah, I've taken her out for lunch. I bought her an air fryer as well because I know that she was after one of those, so I bought her an air fryer a little while ago. Chocolates and whatnot as well, just the little things. You know, air fryer, not really a little thing. That was quite a big bulky thingy, my bob. But this was a great round from Rabal. Just go out and 10 out of 10 noise. Here's the snooze. Yeah, Trouble. Scores it well. This will be interesting to see if this conversion goes over, because if it does, still all to play for in the next half. That was a nice French lady in the crowd. That is going to be missing away to the right-hand side, and that will make the score now 14 points to 5 in favour of the Fijians. So a much better half here for Fiji, although they will still be slightly disappointed that this game, even if they win it by a massive margin, doesn't really change the overall scheme of things for their sevens in Toulouse. They'll have to wait till next week, London, to try and get into those top quarterfinals. They will still have their chances. Yeah, just taking some deep breaths here. All the Fijians and Tosso France, Tosso. And also happy Mother's Day to yours, Hamish. Here's the snooze. Could wake her up and wish her a happy Mother's Day, but she might not be too happy, seeing as it's 12:20. Yeah, you guys got to, or you got to hear her for a very brief amount of time on one of those live streams yesterday. It was the the Blues versus Crusaders. She did pop in just to say hi. Antoine Dupont, they want him to be president, they've got there. But I also heard rumours of Antoine Dupont actually signing up maybe for the Sevens in 2024, heading into the Olympics, wants to taste some gold. Depending on how the World Cup goes, perhaps won't be the only gold that he is tasting. 2 tackles made by Fiji, 1 missed. France, 7 tackles made, 6 missed. Does mean when the Fijians do find those gaps, they have a great opportunity. Lol, big no-no, says the snooze there. This is actually 3rd versus 4th. That man's in his Speedo. Interesting choice of attire, I have to say. And happy Mother's Day, everyone. To your mum, Donna, she's so sweet and blessed to have you as a son. On your Hamish Bro said Marco Vunapola. Oh, I think I'm the one who's more lucky out of the two, Marco. She's been in many videos in the past. She'll hold the camera when we're doing weird stuff for a rugby video of some sort. I think she's gotten used to the YouTube side of things now and quite enjoys that part of it as well. Now it's going to be kicked off by Fiji. Goes high and long, and this one, awkward for the French, but it is going to be the penalty in favour of France for a little bit of obstruction there. Now 10 seconds gone in this half, and Blessing Brother says the snooze. Now, Rebage is going to be kicking this one for the touchline. Kiwi lads, Mumsy is the best. She is. It's quite funny watching her when she is playing Rugby Challenge, because in that last one, she was swearing like a sailor. Don, she didn't like the referee. That is for sure. The band is still there. They'll be enjoying today a lot more than yesterday, because yesterday they were getting absolutely pouring rain falling on them. Now thrown in nicely by Mazzolini. Still well and truly in with a shot here, France. Definitely if they do score soon. Fire back across. Now nice quick step coming there from Le Bleu. Another one there from Jordan Sefo. Manages to push out a 1 tackle, bumping off Talathola, something that not too many people can say that they have done. Now Rebash. Ball on the outside. Goes to, now it's going to be Hrabal. Oh, he's got too much pace. He is done. And he has gone through, scoring the try for the French. I'm doing wife for Mother's Day as I type this, bro. I'm doing wife for Mother's Day as I type this, like slamming her. Good gift as to spend any dollars. Are you doing your wife at the moment while typing, Marco? That's quite impressive and probably a first. I don't think we've ever heard of anyone having sexual activities while watching the Kiwi lads. Hope it's going. Have you got headphones on listening to me? Or can she hear me as well? Hope everything's working the way it should. And the kids will make her Mother's Day break tomorrow and buy her something. She's awesome. Cheers, bro. Says Marco there. And you too, Mickey, my bro. I missed your humour. I missed the Marco. Big love. Says Nate. But Trabal, 2 tries today. 5 minutes remaining in the half, and France are down by 2 points. The Fijians starting to throw this one away a little bit. Sorry, is Marco in there? Oh, was it a like misworded, or let's finish Fiji says Nate. But now, nice run from Natungu. Haven't really found too much momentum here in the second half so far, Fiji, but now that might be about to change. They are currently on their 22. Bounce past there. Low Hamish. Marco Fitz at the last man down. There's this news offload from Talaforo. Good run again from Waisioleo. And it would be a shame for them to lose after that defensive effort that he put in earlier on. Let's finish Fiji. Says Nate. Wailawa, nice step, and he's gone through again. He's a superstar. Now looking to run it in. This will be his hat trick today. Brilliant work, although he's looking exhausted out there on the field. Can't even get back to his feet. 3 tries in this match, 3 tries in Toulouse. They've been scoring like this earlier in the comp. Perhaps the Fijians could have been in that top 2. It's a great step from Vailawa. Just got round the outside. Looks like there was some sort of injury there for one of the French players. I think that was their number 20, Theo Fournier. See Nodovalo there in support. Got some tape on the nose, trying to hold it together. And 90 minutes to the URC semi-finals. Nervous right now. Says Nate, yeah, should be a good game. Looking forward to it. I feel like that first match, I don't know why, but even though that first match, sorry, Grant, even though the first match should be the one that I'm more excited for, I feel like in my head it's a full-blown conclusion that the Stormers are winning. And I know that you shouldn't think like that, like Connacht are going to come to play, but I just have that feeling like the Stormers are going to win, and now it's just that question of who's it going to be, Leinster or Munster against them. These are famous last words if it goes wrong. So Sevens count towards NFL, a type of rugby time. Here's the snooze. Sevens count towards NFL type of rugby time. I am confused. Nice run from Irugua. Currently, they are down by 7 as that kick was missed by the Fijians. Now Legel, ball on the outside. Now it's starting to look dangerous. Once again, the French looking for the corner. Rabal hit a little bit high, so that will be the advantage. Love you all, says Nazi. And there's Legel. Moves up to 22 out. Talafolo tries to strip, but he does get down to his knee. Still 2 minutes 30 remaining in this contest, so plenty of time. Rabash, ball on the outside. Irigua now trying to step almost that high again. Yes, he was. Fijians need to tackle just that little bit lower. Same here, brother. Stormers fire up, boys, says Nate. Now Lugel again, going on the inside. Now Mazzolini getting close, finds the offload. Rabash between the posts, scores the try. No homo, though. There's Nazi Williams. We knew what you meant, Nazi. There's going to be another try now for France. Rabash. This match, that is his first. to lose. That is his second. Now this game is going to be sitting 19 points to 19. Now can easily go either way. Now I should mention if Fiji win this game, they will get a slightly easier opposition in their next contest. If they lose this game, though, they will have a slightly harder opposition. Right back at you, Macuz. You're up to my guy. Says Nate there. In fact, while we're at it, can we see who's going to be playing who? Okay, so Samoa and Kenya is confirmed. That is at 2:10, which is a really unfortunate time, because that means that we won't be able to cover that contest. Spain will be versing the 4th place team in this. So that one's gone over. So that will be, at this point, Fiji would go above the USA. So the winner of, well, if Fiji win, sorry, this is a better way of wording it. If Fiji win, they face Germany. If Fiji lose, they face Spain. Interesting. Also, we have got the DVC. There's JB there. Go right, 19 to 19, 80 seconds remaining now between these two sides. So they are going to be making the change here. Relatively late. Rabage getting taken off the field. This French crowd, they know that they've got the potential of walking away with their first victory over the Fijians in a long time. And literally a plumber laying the pipe down deep. And mate, hit touchy, jackhammer, boom, boom. David to a left hook, kaboom, combo after combo. Fair play. You're very good at multitasking in that case, because typing at the same time, unless you're doing it like voice command, which might be why it got a little bit crazy in the middle. And why, Hamish, you keep me up. We eat the puaka. But at time, we are all staying up, lad. When is the next Sevens game you're filming or streaming? Next one that we will be streaming will be at 4 a.m. and that will be the game between New Zealand and Ireland. Now, Irigua, good tackle made on him. Currently, not a lot of time left on the clock. Counter ruck there from the Fijians. Doesn't work out, but the ball is loose. Pauline Riva waits for the bounce of the ball. 20 seconds remaining. Dragged down again by Josefa Talatholo. Wide cutout pass. Here he comes, Trabal, the man of the moment. He's got the try. And he has been fantastic in this matchup. Puts the ball down. That will be the end of it. And also, we have got there more nervous for the Stormers than the Blues in the Sailors game. Position 1 and 2. There's Mloki. So in this group, it will be France number 1, South Africa number 2. And then from there, it is going to be USA followed by Fiji. So yeah, the USA will go on to face Germany. And then, yeah, the Fijians will go on to face Spain. And when's next game, Hamish? I got some P left jokes. Says Nazi. So yeah, next stream will be at 1:55 a.m. New Zealand time. So that is in 1 hour, 25 minutes. Alongside that, there is going to be another match at 4 a.m. and then another one at 4:25 a.m. as well. Hamish, we call each other with Read One Day, says Ollie. And there, as long as it's not over the weekend, because normally my voice is completely gone by the end of it. And when South Africa's next game, please. So the next game for the South Africans will be taking place at, I believe, their next game will be at 5:05 a.m. and that will be up against Argentina. Although we will not be covering that game on the channel due to the overlap that there is. I got my water here with me. Kids are sleeping, dogs are asleep as well. We all good. I'm only doing this to not bust a nutty. No, I was saying. I attack to keep myself occupied while I do this, says Marco. Oh, so that's ages. I better get my sounds on, says Nazi Williams. So yeah, an hour 25 till the next stream. Look forward to seeing you guys there for that next matchup. But I do thank you all very much for tuning into this live stream. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Next game that we are covering of the Sevens will be at 4 a.m. between New Zealand and Ireland. But before that, we have got Connacht taking on the Stormers and then also Leinster taking on Munster a little bit later on. But thank you all very much for tuning in. I will see you all for